Welcome to lecture series on Embedded System Design Lab. In this video, we will see the basic programs, that is addition, subtraction by using move statement, LDR statements in ARM7 processors using kill. So we'll see first the instructions, basic instructions required for that. So first memory transfer and data transfer instructions we'll see. The data transfer instructions, we use the instruction move for data transfer instruction. To transfer the data from one register to another register, we'll use move, or else we can use move statement to transfer directly the data into the register. And the memory transfer instructions like LDR means load register. To move the data from memory to register, we use LDR. And also STR, store register, that is to store the data from register to the memory, we are using the STR instruction. And the other thing is we'll use the arithmetic instructions like add, for addition, SUB for subtraction, MUL for multiplication. That is, if the result is 32-bit, then MUL is sufficient. If the result is 64 bits, that is when you multiply two 32-bit numbers, then the result is 64 bits. So that is long multiplication. You can use UML as the our instruction for that. So with these instructions, we'll see how to write the addition, subtraction, and multiplication programs for the uh, for the ARM7, right? So now we'll see first move instruction. So what is the syntax for the move instruction? So move R0, 0x26. So here 0x indicates hexadecimal. That is, we are moving the hexadecimal 26 value into the hexadecimal 26 value into the R0 register. Here the immediate constant 26 is moved to the R0. Here 26 is a hexadecimal value, right? Whereas coming to move R1 hash 26, here hash 26 indicates we are moving the 26 decimal number into the R1 register. That is, after executing this instruction, the hexadecimal value of 26 is going to be stored into the R1 register. Here 26 is the decimal value, that hash indicates the decimal value. But when after execution this statement, the R1 contains hexadecimal equivalent of 26, right? Remember that point. These are the two ways of directly transmitting or sending the data to the registers using move statement. You can also transfer the data from one register to another register by using move R1 R2. Here R1 is the destination address, that is the contents present in the register R2 is transferred to the R1 register by using this instruction. Now coming to the next instruction, memory transfer instructions, LDR. LDR R0, is equal to 0x21. It indicates that the value 21 hexadecimal value is going to be loaded into the R0 register. Similarly, LDR R1, is equal to 0x22 indicates that the 22 hexadecimal value is going to be loaded into the R1 register. Now other way of storing the data by using LDR is, consider I am writing the statement like this: value DCD ampersand BCAB in the program. It indicates that DCD means we are allocating defined constant word, that is we are allocating word size space in the memory, that is 32 bits in the memory by using DCD. To store the data, BCAB is the data that is storing in that that is the data we are storing in the memory, and the variable for that BCAB is value. Value is the variable we are calling for the data. So this is the instruction meaning, right? That is, what is the thing we have done? BCAB is the data we have stored in the memory with this instruction. Now what we have to do? We have to get the data from the memory into the registers. So that is acting by two ways. Directly you can transfer the value through LDR, or else first you can get the address from the memory, and then after that one we will get the data from that address by using LDR. That is two ways. So first we will see LDR R1, value. That is, you can directly transfer the value BCAB to R1 register by using this statement, right? And that is loads the value into R1. Whereas LDR R1, is equal to value means the address of value 1 is stored into the R1 register here. That is, after storing the address of the value in R1 register, again you have to use the another LDR statement to get the data from that address. But for first statement LDR R1, value, directly that R1 directly the value of BCAB is stored into the R1 register by using the first statement. So that is it loads the address of the value into the R1 register. This second statement. So this is the important difference. Comma value and comma is equal to value. Comma is equal to value loads the address of the value, whereas comma value loads the directly the value into the R1 register. So next, LDR R2 comma R1 square brackets. So previously what we have done, we have get the address of the value. Now the data present in that address can be called by using the square brackets. So square bracket R1 means the data present in the R1 address, that address is going to be stored into the R2. That is, it loads the value at address found in register R1 into R2. So now we'll see different types of LDR instructions, and in addressing of LDR instructions, LDR R0 comma R1 comma hash 4. Here hash 4 is nothing but index. So here R0 is going to be stored some data in R0, but the data is from the R1 plus 4 memory location. That is the address present in the R1 location plus 4. That is the new address. In that new address R1 plus 4, the whatever the data is present, that data is going to be shifted to R0. That is, it loads R0 register with the data, but the data is taken from the address in R1 plus 4. Here R1 is not altered, R1 is same previously, right? So next, LDR R2 comma square bracket R1 comma R0 makes it adds the R1 plus R0, that is the address present in the R1 plus R0, that is the address, the data present in the R1 plus R0 address, that data is going to be stored into the R2 register. That is, it loads the R2 register with R1 plus R0 address content, right? Whereas R1 and R2 here also unaltered, right? So and coming to the pre-index addressing, LDR R0 comma R1 comma hash 4, here exclamatory mark is there at the end. If no exclamatory mark is there, what will happen? R1 plus 4 address is jumped or incremented to 4, and that data present in that address R1 plus 4 is going to be stored into the R0. Now with this exclamation mark, after performing that operation, R1 is going to be modified as R1 plus 4. That is, the R0 register is loaded with the data present in the R1 plus 4 address, and after that one, the R1 is going to be modified as R1 plus 4. Now coming to the post index addressing, LDR R3 comma R6 comma hash 4. That is, first of all, the data present in the R6 register address, that data is going to be stored into R3. After that one, R6 is going to be incremented by 4 times. That is, it loads the R3 register from the R6 address content, and then R6 is going to be loaded into R6 plus 4, incremented by 4. So these are different ways of indexing the LDR statement usage. So we will see in detail in the next videos. So now first of all I am writing LDR R1 comma is equal to value 1. LDR R1 comma is equal to value 1 means the address of value 1 is stored into the R1 register. So that is, let us consider value 1 is 5, that is stored in the 88 address. Now R1 register must have 88. That 88 is stored in the R1 register after this instruction. That is, the 88 is going to be stored into the R1 register after this instruction. Now second instruction is LDR R2 comma R1 square bracket means the data present in the R1 register content address, that data is going to be stored into the R2 register. So that is, observe here, R1 contains 88, now 88 contains the data 5. Now that 5 is going to be stored into the R2. Now R2 contains 5. Why? Because the R1 contains 88. In that 88 address, the 5 is the data. That data is going to be stored into the R2. That square bracket indicates the data present in that address. Right. So these are the two important things. Now str R2 comma R0 means to store the data from register to the memory. Right. So that is the data present in the R2 is going to be stored into the memory location, in which the address of that memory is going to be stored in stored in the R0 register. That is, the R2 content is going to be stored into the R0 register, R0 address of the memory, right? So with some small example, so that is R0 contains 8C as the address. Now this 8C, in this 8C address, what we have to do? We have to transfer the R2 content. So that is, in 8C address, I have to move the 5. So that is the meaning here. Next, arithmetic instructions add R1 comma R2 comma R3. So R1 is equal to R2 plus R3. It adds R2 and R3, and the result is stored into the R1 here. R1 is the destination address here, destination register here. sub r1 comma r2 comma r3. Here it performs r2 minus r3 and the result is stored into the r1. Here multiplication r1 r2 r3. Here it multiplies r2 and r3, the result is stored into the r1. Here the result is a 32-bit result. If the result is 32-bit, then you can use this mul statement. If the result is the 64 bits, that is, if you perform two 32-bit multiplication, you can get the result 16-4-bit result. Now that 64-bit result is going to be stored in two registers. Why? Because each register is of 32-bit type here, so that's why you require at least two registers to store the 64-bit results. That's why here umul is for long multiplications, unsigned multiplications, and r1 r2 are the two registers to store the result, 64-bit result, and the contents are r3 and r4. R3 and r4 are the two data here. So this is about the instructions. Now we'll see with this small instructions, we'll write the program here with for small addition and subtraction and multiplication. Here area move comma code is the first instruction we are writing for any program. Here area is the directive which defines that where the program is stored in the memory. Here move is a label, code indicates the we're accessing the code, right? Move can be anything, that is label, right? So next statement what I have to do is I want to first uh, put some contents in the register, and then after 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 that we are going to add the register contents. So for that one, to put some contents in the register, I am using move instruction here. Move r0 comma 0x02. Here 0x indicates the hexadecimal value. Hexadecimal value 02 is inserted or transferred into r0 register by using this move statement. Again I am moving another data in another register to add two numbers, right? So I am taking another number 3 and I am moving that 3 into the r1 register by using move r1 comma 0x03. Here 0x indicates the hexadecimal value. So now what I have completed is we have transferred 2 to the r0 register and also we have transferred 3 to the r1 register. Now we have to add these two. So for that one I am using add r2 comma r1 comma r2. Here I am going to add r1 and r2 and the result is going to be stored in the r2 register here. So next after this one we are writing stop b stop. Here b indicates the branch jump here. So here if you write this one, here the program execution is in that line only, stop to stop only, that is we are executing this one. So and we will write end here. So you can write or you can neglect that end also here. So this is a basic program for addition. So here we can write add adc also, add with carry, or also add yes. If you write add yes, then the flags are going to be updated. So that is not about addition only, flags are going to be updated. So these are different instructions we have. So now we'll see, we'll write this program here in Keil. So here I am opening the Keil and I am writing the program here. So I'm clicking on save here. So I am building the thing. So here 0 errors are there. So now I am going to debug. So here I am executing line by line rather than executing the complete program by using this one. So observe here in the left hand side you can see the all the registers R0 to R15, CPSR, all registers are there here. Now here first of all I am executing move R0 comma 0x02. So here R0 contains first 0 before execution, all zeros. After execution that line, the 2 is going to be stored into the R0 register, that is the 2 is transferred to the R0 register here. Similarly I am executing this third statement, the 3 is going to be transferred to R3 here. If I executed this one, the 3 is going to be stored into the R1 register, right? Now what I have done, we have transferred the 2 to the R0 register and the 3 to the R1 register, right? Now what we have to do, we are going to add this R0 and R1, result is going to be stored in this R2. So that's why after here R2 before execution it is all zeros. After execution the add instruction, R1 plus R2 is equal 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, that 5 is stored in the R2 register here. So that is the addition program, that is the contents are going to be seen here in registers here easily. Also the program counter is going to be executed based upon here disassembly line. Here these are the codes for instructions EA, FF, FE for that instruction branch, right? Now we'll see another way of writing the program, that is by using LDR. LDR R1 comma is equal to can get directly the value. So first of all, stop debug session this one. Now, so here what we have done, LDR R1 comma is equal to 0 x 2 means the hexadecimal value is directly storing into the R1. Hexadecimal value 24 is storing into the R2 here. Now R2 plus R1 is going to store into the result R3. Now stop execution here. So that is previously we have used it for the move instruction. Now here we are using the LDR instruction here. Save, build, zero errors here, debug, start or stop debug here. Now observe here line by line, all are zeros previously. Now I am executing line by line here. So first instruction R1 21, it is loaded with R1 loaded with 21, and next instruction R2 loaded with 24, and next instruction R3 loaded with R2 plus R1. 24 plus 21, 25 is loaded in the R3 register. Right. Next branch is that is the execution is in this line only here. So that is you can use move or you can use LDR to load the data directly, or else I can use like this. First, so here we have directly given the data. Now what we require is we have to get the data from the memory. That is, first we store the data 21 and 24 in the memory. After that one, after storing the data in the memory, now you can access the content from the memory, and then you have to perform the addition operation. So for that one, we'll see. So we will see this one. Here first stop debugging this one. Here first LDR R1, see first observe fifth and sixth one. Here DCD indicates define constant word. It reserves 32-bit space in memory. So that is in 32-bit space memory it is stored 1, and value 2 is 2000. In 32-bit space memory is allotted, and in 32-bit space memory 2000 is stored. By these two statements we have stored the 1 and 2000 in memory. Now what we are doing, LDR R1 comma value 1, the value 1 is going to be stored into the R1 register by this statement, and LDR R2 comma value 2 means we are loading the 2000 into the R2 register. After this one we are going to add the R2 and R1. Here what we have done, first of all in the memory we have stored, we can directly access the value into R1 and R2 by using this instruction R1 comma value. Now observe here, save, build, no errors, so debug here. So now line by line execution. Now value 1 is stored in R1, so directly the 1 is stored in the R1 register. Now I execute the second line here, value to 2000 is stored into the R2 register right here. Now I am adding executing this add instruction, the result is 2001, the 2001 is stored into the R3 register. So here R1 comma value 1 means that directly the value is stored into the R1 here. Now what we are doing is, rather than calling value 1, we will first call the value 1 address, and then the data from that address is going to be taken. So by using these statements here. So the program for that one is so we'll see this one. So here observe this one. LDR R0 comma is equal to means the address of value 1 is stored in R0. Previously directly the value is stored, right? After getting the address, now the data present in that address is going to be stored into the R1. That is, we are using two statements here rather than single statement. These are the different ways of getting the data from the memory and the data from the registers. Now I am clicking on save. I am clicking on build here. Zero errors. Debug. Start and stop debug session. Now observe here. I am executing line by line. So that is R0 comma value 1. The value 1 address is stored in the R0 register, not value. Here 14 is address. Value is 1 actually. Now the data present in that 14 address is going to store into the R1. That is 1 is going to store in R1 after executing the start instruction. So now observe here R1 is going to be stored with 1, value of 1. So like that, second also first address is calling, and then the data present in the address is going to be stored into the R2 register. Now execute these two statements. Now R2 contains 2000. So now we are going to execute this add instruction by now the result R3 contains 2001. So in this add place, in all programs you can write sub, sub, you can write mul. So you can get all the programs like subtraction, addition, multiplication. So this is all about today's. Thank you.